Humans were created by God and for God. We exist to flourish in relationship with God, neighbor, and the earth. In this communion, we are happy, we are blessed. But the heights of Genesis 1 and 2 are short-lived. In Genesis 2, God commands the man, "You are free to eat from any tree in the garden, but you must not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, for when you eat from it, you will certainly die." Adam and Eve disobeyed God, and death came to God's creation. We see its effects immediately. Adam and Eve recognize that they are naked. Their fellowship with one another is broken, as is their relationship with the earth. Sin has brought universal destruction. Each aspect of the image of God is distorted and tainted. Where there was once flourishing and harmony, now there's death, decay, and brokenness. This is the current state of humanity. The fellowship that we once had is broken. Notice that this is not just the state of individual humans, but it's a collective state. Everyone is included. We are, Paul tells us, in Adam. The fall of Adam and Eve is our fall too. Theologians debate the extent and the nature of the effects of Adam's sin. And this teaching about the knockdown effects of Adam's sin has traditionally been called original sin. We won't get into this discussion today. Adam and Eve disobeyed God. The temptation was to be like God. See, Adam and Eve rejected their creatureliness. They rejected their dependence upon God. They sought instead to be self-sufficient, just as God is. It was also a sin of disbelief. They did not trust in God's goodness. So as a result of sin, all creation groans. Sin is the very undoing of what it means to be human. Under the power of sin, we fall short of the glory of God. We've exchanged the glory of a mortal God for images resembling a mortal human being or birds or four-footed animals or reptiles. This is a flat-out reversal of God's intention for us. Those who are meant to be stewards of the earth now worship it. Sin not only distorts the image of God in us, but it leads us to distort the image of God in others. The world is full of violence against others, of discrimination, of prejudice. It tells us in James 3, with the tongue we bless the Lord and Father, and with it we curse those who are made in the likeness of God. From the same mouth come blessing and cursing. My brothers and sisters, this ought not to be so. In all these ways, the image of God is tainted and corrupted, but it's not destroyed. There remains a faint image of God in humans. We still long for fellowship with God. We still sense our dependence on this other. In Augustine's prayer, our hearts are restless until they find rest in you.